There are places where time seems to have stopped. Castles that once housed kings and queens now stand in silence. Their walls hold stories of power, intrigue, and forgotten tragedies. Every abandoned corridor hides secrets no one dares to tell, and every crumbling tower whispers tales of a shadowed past. Some were burned, others forgotten by history itself, but all share one thing in common: complete abandonment. Today, we will explore 6 abandoned castles around the world, places that have witnessed unexplained events, mysterious disappearances, and legends that have lasted centuries. But beware. What you will see is not just stone and brick. These are stories of mystery, danger, and in some cases, pure curse. Get ready to step into places where few have dared to enter, where the silence is so heavy it almost tells its own story. In this video, each castle we show is not just an ancient building. It is a doorway to the unknown, a window to secrets that history tried to bury. By the end, you might ask yourself, could any of these castles still hold something we shouldn't discover? Our first stop takes us to a castle that mysteriously burned down, leaving only ruins and unanswered questions. Let's uncover what happened at Bannerman Castle. Our journey begins with Bannerman Castle, perched on a small island in the Hudson River. Built in the early 1900s by Francis Bannerman, a man obsessed with collecting military surplus. This castle once stored weapons for armies around the world. It was meant to be grand, a fortress that would impress anyone who laid eyes on it. But fate had other plans. In 1969, a massive fire swept through Bannerman Castle, destroying much of its structure. What remains today are charred walls and crumbling towers, silent witnesses to a forgotten past. Locals whisper about strange lights at night, shadows moving across the ruins, and unexplained sounds that echo across the water. Some say the fire itself was not an accident, that a hidden secret in the castle's armory led to its destruction. As you look at these ruins, it's hard not to feel a chill. Each stone seems to hold the weight of unspoken stories, and every broken archway invites the imagination to wander. Bannerman Castle is more than ruins. It is a monument to obsession, ambition, and the thin line between order and chaos. And yet, even in its destruction, it draws the curious and the brave, a reminder that some mysteries survive centuries. But our journey does not end here. Across Europe lies a castle whose halls have seen bloodshed and betrayal, a place where legends of the supernatural are more than just stories. Let's step into the shadows of Château de Noisy, where abandonment meets the eerie echo of the past. Across Europe lies Château de Noisy, a castle once filled with laughter, music, and grandeur. Built in the 19th century in Belgium, it was a symbol of wealth and elegance, hosting lavish parties that lasted for days. But time has a way of turning splendor into silence. The castle was abandoned after a series of financial troubles and slowly fell into decay. Windows shattered, walls crumbled, and nature began reclaiming the halls. Today, its empty rooms echo with the memories of those who once lived here. Some visitors claim to hear the faint sound of piano music or the whisper of voices long gone. Vandals and looters have left their marks, yet the castle's aura of mystery remains intact. Every corridor seems to hide a story, every broken staircase a secret waiting to be uncovered. Photographers and explorers are drawn to Château de Noisy not just for its beauty, but for the sense that something unseen lingers within. Perhaps it's the shadows of forgotten nobility or the weight of centuries of untold events. Whatever it is, the castle invites curiosity, daring the brave to step inside. Its grandeur is gone, replaced by haunting ruins that stir both awe and unease. And yet, this is only the beginning. Across the continent, there is a castle built over a dark legend, a place that locals claim has never been truly safe. Our next stop takes us to Houska Castle in the Czech Republic, a fortress shrouded in mystery, said to cover a gateway to something far more sinister than mere abandonment. Houska Castle in the Czech Republic is unlike any other castle in the world. Built in the 13th century, it sits atop a massive hole in the ground, a chasm that locals claim is a gateway to hell itself. Legend has it that the castle was constructed not to house nobility, but to imprison something dark beneath its foundations. Strange creatures were said to emerge from the depths, and people feared to venture too close after sunset. Despite its eerie purpose, the castle was used by knights and officials over the centuries, each adding their own stories of unexplained events. Visitors today report hearing footsteps in empty halls, shadows moving where no one is present, and a chilling feeling of being watched. Every tower, every stone, seems to hold the weight of centuries of fear and superstition, yet the castle is strangely beautiful, with Gothic arches, high walls, and an imposing silhouette against the misty landscape. Its isolation only adds to the aura of menace, as if the castle itself is guarding the secrets it was built to contain. Houska Castle is more than a historical site. It is a monument to human curiosity and the danger that comes with peering into the unknown. And while it draws tourists, photographers, and paranormal enthusiasts, few can shake the feeling that some doors were never meant to be opened. But our journey through abandoned castles does not end here. Next, we travel to a fortress carved into a cliff, a place that survived sieges and legends, yet still whispers of treachery and hidden passages. Nestled in the cliffs of Slovenia, Predjama Castle is a fortress carved into stone, standing defiantly over a deep cave. Built in the 13th century, it has withstood sieges, wars, and the test of time. But its most famous story is that of Erasmus, a cunning knight who used secret tunnels to outsmart his enemies. Legend says he could appear and disappear almost at will, using the cave beneath the castle as his escape route. Today, the castle's stone walls seem to whisper tales of clever tactics, betrayal, and survival against impossible odds. Visitors marvel at the unique architecture, a castle seamlessly blending with the cliff. Yet the sense of danger never leaves. The narrow windows and high battlements speak of battles fought and lives lost. Some say that Erasmus's spirit still roams the halls, watching over his fortress, ensuring that its secrets remain hidden. Predjama Castle is a symbol of ingenuity and resilience, but also of mystery. How many secrets are still buried within the rock? As we explore these walls, you can almost imagine the tension of enemies marching below, unaware of the tunnels above. It's a reminder that abandoned castles are not just empty stones. They are monuments to human ambition, cunning, and sometimes sheer obsession. And yet, even this clever fortress cannot compete with the final castle on our journey, a place where legends speak of tragedy so profound it still chills the air today. Prepare yourself, as our next stop takes us to the ultimate abandoned castle, where history and horror intertwine. Our final stop brings us to Houska Castle in Ireland, a fortress steeped in legend and shadow. Built in the 15th century on the edge of Lough Lean, it once stood as a symbol of power and defense. But time has left its mark, and today, much of the castle is abandoned, its halls echoing with memories of the past. Tales speak of battles fought within its walls, of noble families caught in betrayal and tragedy. Some claim to have seen ghostly figures wandering the corridors, shadows of those who could not escape their fate. The mist rolling across the lake only adds to the castle's eerie presence, as if nature itself conspires to keep its secrets hidden. Houska Castle reminds us that abandoned castles are more than relics. They are the living whispers of history, where triumph and loss coexist in silence. As we leave these ancient walls, the echoes of forgotten stories linger, asking us to remember the lives and mysteries that shaped them. Every castle we've visited today, Bannerman, Chateau de Noisy, Houska, Predjama, and Ross, carries its own tale of ambition, fear, and the unknown. And yet, each one leaves us with the same question. What secrets remain locked away, waiting for those daring enough to uncover them? If you want to explore more abandoned places and discover the dark stories behind them, make sure to subscribe to the channel and never miss our next journey into the unknown. The mysteries of the past are waiting. Will you step inside,